Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, and I am here to catch up with two volleyball players on how their season is going so far, and to learn a little bit about them. But before we get started, let's take a moment and catch up on the latest here for athletics at SGHS. The boys cross-country team finished second as a team on Saturday, September 20th. The girls cross-country team was also in action Saturday at the Bismarck Invitational. Lori Faulkner was second, Rhea Meyer 6th, Ashlyn Windsor 7th, and Haley Wells 18th. Great job to all runners this weekend. Last Friday's football team was in action at Potosi, going in at halftime down 2 touchdowns, but come back in the second half with just under a minute to go in the game. The Dragons take the lead and ultimately defeating the Trojans with a score of 25-24, bringing them to 4-0 on the year. We will be broadcasting this week's home football game against Central on Friday, so make sure you tune into that. Now let's get down to the wire. You may go ahead and introduce yourself, ladies.
I'm Emma Gegg.
And I'm Emmy Brown.
So Emma, let's start off with you. You're a senior this year. Very exciting.
Yeah.
So just tell me a little bit on how your season is going so far and what you guys are kind of expectations for you guys.
I think it's been a really fun season so far. I think we've honestly accomplished a lot of the goals that we set at the beginning of the year, and it's just been so fun, and we've been working so hard, and we've been improving every game, and it's really noticeable.
Amy, what are your thoughts on how the season is going so far?
I'm actually loving it. It's so fun. The environment of our team this season is just such a big shift, and it is fun loving. We all can joke around with each other, but also during games we take it all serious. We all want it the same. I can see us doing some pretty big things this season.
Yeah, that's good when you guys all have, a goal that you're set out to as the team. You mentioned you kind of accomplished some of those goals already. What were some of those goals that you set out at the beginning of the season?
I think our main goal was just coming together as a team and just working together in every game rather than playing as 6 individuals, and I think we've really gotten better at that the last few games, and it's really been showing, and it's really fun when we can all work together.
Absolutely. Emmy?
I'd totally agree with that. I think Emma hit that perfectly. This summer we started off, we didn't know each other. It was we were doing our off-season training and, hanging out with each other, getting to know each other, and I never thought that we would all end up so close and feeling like such a family. But this season, we can all we all hang out with each other. We all love each other's company. It's really fun.
Yeah, when do you guys start up stuff in the summer? Do you guys go in June and July? Or how does that work? Just run me through that a little bit.
Yeah, we actually start preseason conditioning around March, and then once school's out, we take a 2-week break, and then we go all summer.
Yeah, that's pretty intense starting in March, but that's what you need to do. Do you guys have any individual goals that you set out for yourselves?
One individual goal of mine this season was just to really step up as a leader. I think with the past 2 years being an underclassman and then this year being one of the upperclassmen with a lot of underclassmen playing, I really wanted to have a welcoming environment for them and just let them know that it's comfortable around us and to really make that family connection we were wanting.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think me and Emmy both have been the younger people on the team the past 2 or 3 years, and I think this season we just really needed to step up and become leaders, and I think we've done a good job.
I think so too.
Yeah, especially with the youth on the team this year, some freshmen starting for you guys this year. How would you guys say you are dealing with that this year?
I think at the beginning of the season it was a little nerve-wracking, just a whole new group coming in. I've never been around them, never talked to them, so it's going to be a little nerve-wracking at first, but I think we've done a really good job figuring it out and just becoming so close that it's so fun and that it's not stressful.
I'd 100% agree with that. The beginning of the season, starting all the way back to summertime, when we first kind of got to meet each other and get to know each other, it was obviously brand new people you've never played around before. We took the entire summer, trained really hard, and then we started our season off, And I think that it's been such a growing year for us, and we're growing so quickly. Like, you can see such big improvements coming from all of us, but especially these girls coming out of middle school volleyball right into varsity. Like, it's such a big change already, and it's so exciting to see.
Absolutely. Going from 8th grade to playing at the varsity level is a big difference. What are some ways that you guys kind of got them mentally prepared for that and kind of just during the summer help them out with that?
I think that our pregame talks, when we can kind of tell them what to expect and what it's going to be like, because some environments are different than others, and it's just a completely different thing than middle school, and it takes a lot of adjusting. So I think just talking about it and getting them used to it before the big games is really helpful.
100%. Like, I mean, even sometimes I still get nervous before games, but it's usually like an excited nervous. It's not like a, like, new type of nervous, but I mean, nerves happen, so it's always nice to like be able to goof around with each other and joke around with each other and be able to like enjoy each other's company and make that goofy environment to where everybody feels more comfortable and those nerves kind of settle down a little.
Right. What would you say makes your guys' team unique?
I just think our bond sets us apart from so many other teams, and even teams that we've played on in the past. I think this year it's just completely different. It's so much more fun, and we're just not stressed and not uptight. Like, we make a mistake, we can shake it off, we can laugh about it, and we can come back even better. And I think that makes it so special.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Still kind of early in the season, getting to, I don't know, maybe the midway point, not sure. But have either of you dealt with any injuries this year?
Okay. Yeah, so right before regular season started for us, we were in a jamboree and I sprained my ankle, and it was a quick recovery. I recovered in 4 days and was back for that weekend tournament and the next couple regular season games, and then again a couple games later sprained it again, and I was out for about a week and was able to come back just recently.
Yeah, so last season I strained my hamstring muscle, and we did a lot of recovery work with it, but this season it kind of started to come back a little bit, so I've been going to physical therapy and it's been feeling a little better. And then I also strained a muscle in my calf, but we've been strengthening that too, and it's been good.
Well, what kind of things are they having you do at physical therapy to help that?
I've just been doing like hamstring dominant workouts, and he does a lot of like red light therapy and scraping and just stuff to make it feel better.
Emmy, are you doing anything to rehab your ankle?
Yes, so like right after my injury, I was going to physical therapy. I did like obviously a lot of ice and heat to help with that, and then like every game I have it wrapped and braced no matter what.
You're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, Ciro's has been serving the best pizza, pasta, and suds in St. Genevieve. Grab a table, sit outside, or pre-order for curbside pickup. Ciro's Family Restaurant, downtown, St. Jen's oldest family restaurant and a proud sponsor of SGHS Sports. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
What would you guys say on the court is your weakness? Either maybe passing or serving or whatever it may be. What would you say is your biggest weakness?
I think as a team we don't have one like major like position wise, but I think that once we start to get down or lose a few points, then we kind of start to get down on ourselves and we just dig like a bigger hole every time. So I think we need to start working towards, like, yes, mistakes happen. That's a part of the game, but we just need to bounce back after that one mistake and not let them build.
I think that it can depend on the team we play, the situations, of course, but I think one big thing is consistency, and that comes with practicing together, playing together. Like, we're still fairly early in the season, I'd say, and, like, we have a couple, like, I can see us going really far this year, and I have really big goals for us, and that consistency part is just something we need to get down. Being able to, in long rallies, control the ball, just get it over and in, or find smart shots and places to put the ball when hitting, getting our serves in bounds, just consistency overall.
Yeah. Well, through your volleyball journey, who would you say is your biggest supporter or support system?
My biggest support has always been my parents, no matter what. I mean, I started volleyball like in second grade, and obviously that's like CYC, and I'm playing like at the community center and stuff. But I mean, since then, they have been the biggest support. They've brought me to all my practices, tournaments, games. I mean, they get me like, they pack my lunches and stuff for tournaments. They pay for all my club fees, new shoes, new gear, everything. They're like my biggest cheerleaders in the crowd. Like, I am so thankful that they are so supportive of my dreams.
Absolutely.
I agree. My parents have also been very supportive in just anything that I've needed along the way. They've just been willing to do it all. And not only just my parents, but like my aunts, uncles, grandparents, they're at all my games. And it just really means a lot. And it feels good to have a support system that backs you up.
Yeah, absolutely. When does club volleyball start up?
My club season starts right after school season's over. We start our practices about a week to 2 weeks after we're finished with our school season, and our coach likes us to take a little break and like be able to rest a little bit after a hard school season, and then we go right into it. My tournaments and stuff don't start until usually around January. I think this season we're starting like beginning of January, and we're doing a lot of traveling this year, so I'm very excited.
Any places you're looking forward to going?
Yes, we have a lot of travel this year. So like one of my favorite places we went last year as well was Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then we're also hitting up Chicago, and I also believe that we'll be in Kansas City a couple times, so that's exciting.
Yeah, very cool and very exciting. What about you, Emma?
I'm actually not playing club this year. I'm just going to do my school season and then be done. But I have done club in the past.
Yeah. Well, besides volleyball, what other things are you guys into here at SGHS? Clubs? Any kind of things like that?
I'm a part of the National Honor Society, and then Mentors I'm also a part of.
Yeah, I am a part of FCCLA. I'm in the French Honor Society and National Honor Society, and I also do Mentors. Forget that I said that.
Well, I don't really know what some of that stuff means, honestly. So if you want, you can tell me a little bit about it.
National Honor Society is just you fill out an application your sophomore year, and they base it off of your grades and just how you are overall as a person, and then they pick from that. And we do projects for the community. We have to get a certain amount of service hours. And then Mentors is for the freshmen, so you're placed in a freshman advisory, and you just help them out, and you're just there for them all year.
Yeah, FCCLA is kind of a leadership type of thing. There's conferences and different workshops that we go to, and we can learn more about leadership. And then another club I'm in is Student Council, and for Student Council, we do a lot for our school. We plan a lot of things for us. We do a lot with our spirit crowd themes and a lot of big like spirit type of things, but then we also plan our entire homecoming. So we do a lot with all of our decorations, all of the floats and everything like that. Like we pick themes for all of our dress-up days, things like that.
Wow, yeah, so you guys are very busy. Are you guys working right now? Any part-time jobs, or maybe not since summer has come to an end?
Yeah, I had 2 jobs over the summer, but since school started, I don't work anymore.
Yeah, just a little bit too busy. What about you, Emmy?
Yeah, I do not currently have a job.
Yeah. After high school, do you guys have any idea of what you're wanting to pursue, or an idea of what you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm planning on going to Mineral Area College and getting my nursing degree, and then planning on specializing in pediatric oncology.
Very cool. What are you taking any classes right now to prepare for that?
Yeah, so I'm in the EMT class that we have here, and then I'm taking anatomy, advanced biology.
Sounds hard.
Yeah, it's not
What
very
about you,
easy.
Emmy?
I'm not as planned out as Emma is, but I do have an idea of what I want to do. I do know I want to work in sports. I have a couple different ideas of what I want to do. There's some graphic design and broadcasting aspects of that, but then also I've thought about sports psychologists, which is where you kind of study the more mental part of sports, which is something I'd be interested in, but I haven't really narrowed that down yet.
It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
Well, all those jobs honestly sound very cool. I would kind of like to do something in that field too, maybe something like this or broadcasting or I don't know, taking stats for
Yes.
basketball players or something maybe. But besides that, I mean, what are you guys like all about right now? Like, I mean by that is like you guys are spending a lot of time in the gym, obviously, but on your free time, are you going out with your friends and going to the same restaurant every Saturday or something? Or
Yeah, I've been hanging out with my friends a lot lately, just trying to have the most fun that we can our senior year. We make a lot of Taco Bell trips and Mexican, but yeah, I just hang out with my friends a lot.
I'd have to agree. I also hang out with my boyfriend a lot too, and we do go out to eat. A consistent thing I do is probably have like a little date night like every single week, and we go somewhere different.
yeah, that's pretty fun and sounds pretty cool. Um, how do you guys balance school and clubs and volleyball? Do you guys just kind of do it, and or you guys have like schedules and kind of write it down or no?
What's helped me the most is just using all the time that I can in school to get all of my schoolwork done, because I know that if we have a game or we're traveling or even practice, I'm just going to want to, like when I'm done, I'm going to want to go home and I'm going to want to go to bed. So I just try to use my time wisely at school and get everything done that I need to get done.
That's how I am as well. I really like not very planned out. I don't have like a planner that I write all my dates and all my stuff in. Like that's not really how I roll when it comes to school. I'm kind of a go with the flow person, but I do stay on top of all my work. And one thing that helps me a lot is during some freshman and part of JV games, I can like study or do my work if I need to catch up on it.
Yeah, I even know that's what my girlfriend does too. She plays for Valley and she will work on her stuff or study for a test the next day when the JV is playing.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely using your time wisely is something I need to do better at. Just getting distracted at school and not focusing. But if you guys could take one lesson that you have learned from a coach or a teammate into the real world after volleyball, what would it be?
I would say that we're like in life overall, you're going to be more successful if you learn to work with the people around you and just become better people based on the people around you. And it's better to have a support system that you can rely on than to just be on your own.
Right.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I just got some fun questions for you guys now. Do you guys have a favorite warm-up song?
Is this like warm-up song or like hype-up song?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Maybe just like if somebody said like, Amy, give me a song,
I mean, pretty much anything by Drake will be like a
Or
perfect
maybe
warm-up
just
song
the
for me.
artist. Yeah, that would be
Okay.
easy.
Yeah, definitely Drake.
Yeah, we listen to a lot of Drake when we're getting ready for games.
Yeah. Favorite pregame meal?
I love our pasta meal that we do. Like for our team meals, we do like a chicken Alfredo and like red pasta.
I agree. That's my favorite too.
Yeah, honestly, that's mine too. Like pasta, maybe a salad too is pretty good.
Yes.
Who is most likely to forget their bag at home on an away game? Or not at home, I guess.
Definitely Lila Jean.
Or Aaliyah.
It's definitely Lila or Aaliyah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out, and good luck tonight against
Saxony.
Saxony.
Yeah, sorry. But we will be broadcasting the home game against Central on Friday, so make sure you tune into that. And thank you, ladies, for coming out once again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.